That's what he said.
We're about to get on anyway.
In about 3 minutes, we'll start. We're live. Well, fuck.
Well, screw it. We're doing it live.
See here.
Sorry, just playing mobile game while just killing the time.
See here.
Hey, Edward. Edward.
Yes.
Can I like commission you like on a picture for the series? It can be as simple as like a flying ship going through islands, that kind of thing, or you guys' characters in a line.
I can try. Anything's possible.
Ooh, we should do it. I should do a silhouette thing. That'd be awesome.
I mean,
Let's figure out how big
if we
everyone
do it from a
is.
series, I'll try and compensate you.
Don't worry about it.
You're gonna make us unlockable characters?
Yes.
What?
You had to jerk off a bunch of like random goblins throughout the game.
You're live, by the way.
Done and done.
You're the one paying for it, Genshin.
Glad. Are you paying for it?
Are you paying for it? Is a question
Yeah,
indeed.
he has to unlock us. That's why.
Okay, apparently my auto host is gone for some strange reason. It didn't save.
Meh.
Oh.
Meh.
Sam, as Franz, can you roll me a straight D20?
Give me 1 second because I'm not even in
One. Two.
I know where you live.
But are you willing to drive down there and waste gas?
Yeah.
Just for a kiss?
Exactly.
To shatter his knee? Yes.
I can do that.
Yes, please do. Shatter his knee so you can do that. What was that one book from Stephen King called again?
Misery.
Misery, yes. Thank you. So you can just take care of him for the rest of his life.
Oh, no. It was The Shining.
The Shining?
That was so miserable.
The Shining?
The Shining?
Ow.
Launch the game tonight. Da, 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 da. Read some mangoes in the meantime. Da, da, da. I'll let you run. It's taking its time loading.
All right,
So
so
you want me to roll
while
a
we're all
straight
waiting, I'm gonna go
D20?
play Minecraft.
Wait, what?
You want me to roll a straight D20?
A straight D20.
I was about to get on to Abion, apparently.
Oh, whoa, this is weird. Okay, there we go. Straight
Very,
D20 as Franz
what do you call it?
Fleischner.
RuneScape-esque.
So yeah, you're. So after the events of our last game, the new commander in chief, even though it gave a headache to Commander Ares, the commander of Company L from then henceforth will be Hans.
Yeah.
I was
Hans.
never the commander. Ever.
Yeah, I stayed the commander.
He outranked me.
Yeah. Plus, I'm only a corporal. If we're talking about ranks.
It says that
you're Halfling, right?
Muhammad invoked it centuries ago.
Who, me?
Hans.
No,
he's a gnome.
Yeah, gnome.
Right.
He's a gnome.
A good gnome.
A good gnome. Now I'm a bona fide G. Check it out.
But what did you give him a last name?
No. What was that list of things?
You want to just give you a random last name for Hans?
Yeah. What? You want me to roll for it?
No. I just yell out a random last name for random clan names for gnomes and see what sounds good for you. To find the... Oh, by the way, Edward, I read about Dragonborns. Apparently, they're not from another dimension. They're actually born from dragons.
Not the video I watched, and not from 5e that I watched, unless he was talking about 3.5. But
Only 3.5.
I doubt that,
I was actually
considering
reading
the guy
the
did-
lore from the actual player's handbook. Shaped by draconic
yeah,
gods,
but they
dragons
also
themselves,
put out other
Dragonborn-
books. So
The Dragonborn originally hatched from dragon eggs as a unique race. Let's see. Where are you, good gnome? There's halfling. Dragon. Oh, here you are. Okay, clan names. Beren, Dargel, Fulgor, Garrick, Nakal, Murnig, Ningal, Ralnor, Shepin, Timbers, and
I
Twin.
Nicole.
I'm sorry.
Were you even listening?
Yeah. I cut off around shipping.
Shepin, Timbers, Turin.
Turin. Hans Turin? That'd be alright, Turin. Is that or Nichols?
Alright, Turin it is.
Tourette's.
Okay.
Hans Tourette's.
I was gonna keep him as share, but alright.
Alright then, so... Okay, you guys ready?
No, but let's do it live. Apparently we're live.
We are live, so I'm gonna go mute everyone, especially you, Sam.
God damn it.
Wait.
Thousands of years have passed since the Great Corruption, with the populace fleeing to the skies. Heroes have come and gone, but their stories have remained. As we join Severus, the fallen monk, Ruth, the Tabaxi pirate, Hood, the human ranger, Doggeen, the awakened dog barbarian, and the stealthy awakened bear rogue, simply known as Bear. As last, they went into the floating ship, also known as a floating bar, named Ha'ol's Moving Tavern. They're created by Wilhelm and his two twin barmaids, who revealed that to be their nieces. After a brief meal and some ale, a lone tiefling and a human walked in, revealed themselves to be an Ivan Brightwood and Clarion, the tiefling that gave him the mission. They gave him another mission because some dire straits had been passed to find another soldier in a nearby town. With not much investigating, and Doggeen and Hood went to a hotel for some strange reason, they left into a meadow, and they found who they're looking for, a druid named Credo Ziz. This is their story. This is their headcanon, as we welcome you to the Floating Isles.
Often that, and also, by the way, so this is how I found out that what I thought was basically a pimple was actually that of an ingrown hair.
You're now unmuted, by the way.
Ew.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah,
I thought you muted
unmuted-
us.
I unmuted you, but by the time you said pimple.
Oh, okay. Well, so about the ingrown hair, yeah, I thought it was originally a pill because I kept pop it, and it was
then,
leaving like
so-
this weird bacterial thing.
Okay, so it's
TMI.
okay, so roughly around
So
sundown.
did you get it out or is it like,
Question your intro.
Yeah,
was terrible and you should
I had to
feel
use a
bad.
tweezer to pull it out because the thing is,
Okay,
otherwise
guys,
it's
shush,
Yeah, no, I know. I've had
Shush,
ingrown hairs
shush.
before.
Guys, shush.
I also have very oily skin, so mine should slide right out.
no, it hurts. It's painful when it does happen.
Yeah, no, it happens to my
Okay,
mom
this
too.
is the session. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah,
Okay, we're
good
done.
night.
that's why I don't like
I
dry
think I should
shave.
go to
These
bed
hairs go
then.
flying into the air and apparently just stick to her skin. It's crazy.
Okay,
Are you
we're
guys
good.
done?
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, we're done.
And
We're trying to troll you. That was our whole purpose.
No, I'm having
And
a
it worked.
genuine. I'm having a general conversation with the man.
We're starting. What the
This is-
hell?
Skincare is important, man.
Dermatology is
Sorry.
a serious thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man. This
It
ain't
shows-
Okay,
shocking.
we'll start.
Hey everyone, it shows you how much
See
my
your
parents
doctor. Have it
respect me.
checked.
You suck. That's why.
You suck just as much.
There you go.
All right, so basically, it's around
Awesome.
it's around sundown. You just met the druid. You just known as Credo Ziz. Doggine and Hood, you're still on your mission, so you're not there yet.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Meanwhile,
All I'm seeing meanwhile is like a bunch of birds. You're on the top of the bird on Colossus style, and you and Doggine are just slaying that bird left and right. But back to the main and back to the main story. Is like, and Creos is on using his hands to part on a little bit of bushes. Shows you a leftover campfire. Pulls out a flint and tinder, sparks it a little bit, and like he gestures his hand, going like, "Go ahead, sit down. I guess we have some much to talk about."
All right, I suppose I will take a seat then,
Hey, I can even better on here.
if that's the
goody.
case.
And goody. And wait, Credos is. That sounds familiar. Whatever.
Do,
Of course
do
you
any
would
of
know who that is.
no? Well, he might because in this world he's like part of a rich family, isn't he?
But
Yeah. So
not
our-
including Sam. You
my question-
remember what you learned in Company L.
Whoa! No metagaming.
I know.
yeah,
And this
that
is,
was
this is
my
above
point.
game.
It's
This
like
is above game.
this is not a character. Our characters don't know anything about Company L, do they?
Nope. I mean, if you want to roll a history check, if he mentions it, then yeah, you can. But not this time. The only ones that
Okay.
off the top of their head that might know it will be Goliath. Might know it.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen, have a seat.
So,
I'm guessing you all sit down, like around the
Yes.
campfire.
I forgot who's in the company. We got the
Uh,
bear.
everyone except for the dog and Hood, which is kind of funny
Right.
because Hood has the scrying pearl, which contacts Ivan Brightwood.
Don't worry about it. Right, that's who we're.
Yes,
that's
the
why we're
druid
looking for.
decided to drive his car. I see.
Yes.
1960s Camaro. It's like I wanted to contact Brightwood, but my car broke down.
All right, so yeah, you're not seeing the
All right,
campfire in front of
right.
Credo.
I turned to I guess not Goliath. What was his name again? The guy we're
Severus?
meeting. Severus. No. Severus is Edward, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you talking about Ziz?
Ziz.
Ziz?
Yeah, the guy we came to look for.
Mhm.
Yeah, it turns to Ziz like, all right, lad, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Why haven't you contact your guy? He's been looking for you for quite a while.
Who?
Goddamn, I keep wanting to say Goliath.
Brightwood.
Brightwood.
Oh.
Mr. Brightwood.
Oh. Sorry. I didn't have the time. I stumbled upon this town. Apparently, it's run by one of my the relative of one of my previous partners. You can roll insight on that if you want to.
Okay. 1 second. Let me bring up my page. I don't know inside, no nothing. Is everyone? Yeah, everyone's rolling insight.
Ruth, and you're like that might be the case. Severius. You feel like he might be on trying to hide something, but he also seems like he can't really say what the right words is. I'm gonna roll for Goliath. I should get his page out and ready.
Yeah, what the heck, DM?
Push you. Inside. Inside 0. Not 1. He doesn't care. He couldn't care less.
So
And
I
there,
turn. I guess.
you can tell he can't. Yeah, for sure he can't put the right words to it though. But he's trying to hide something.
Hmm.
So I turn to him and say, "Well, what's his name, lad?"
I don't know. I only met the person.
Ah,
I
I
only
see.
heard about the person and met him off in the crowd. I could barely see him, but apparently he made this town on to honor his descendant. But you can see because
Who has the TV in the
Sora,
background?
can you turn off your TV while we're doing this, please?
Yeah.
Sora?
I think
I
you-
don't have my TV on.
Who has the TV on? All right then.
And so like, what's making all that noise? All right, he has windows open. Like, yeah. So
It is hot.
Like I was actually ended up helping this town grow because
Okay, Paris Hilton.
he's he planned to make this town in honor of his great descendant, which is he stumbles a bit he stumbles a tiny bit because then he almost said something he shouldn't have. Like, well anyway, you could tell this town's really totally new because he doesn't even have a name yet. I saw that the a lot of crops haven't been growing yet. So with my druidic powers, I'm trying to have it grow just little by little. It helped a little bit, almost a little too well. You could see the town is almost full of green. I'm trying to inspect it done as to why it wasn't growing. It's fertile land, but each time I expect it though, I keep going with the same answer. Just not getting enough water. I don't know why.
Aye, lad. I see. You might as well call the land Caesar of all the salad. that's
I'm
been
gonna
growing.
lean into towards my cat friend Ruth there and just be like, I think he underestimated how much green was in the town.
Puff puff.
Right.
is
and
not
we're
what I
calling it
meant.
Snoop Dogg? Town Snoop Dogg.
But if it came here to recruit me or something, or take me back to Brightwood, you come in vain. I can't leave this town till they fully know that they can be self-sufficient, and without my powers, it'll just go back to the way it was. And I can only feel little by little it's starting to wane.
Right. So you won't leave the town. Hold on. I lost my accent. Right, lad. So you ain't departing until you figure out what's going on with the town, but you can't do that while you're fixing the town. Is that right?
Little by little. Every day after I'm done, I try to inspect it, but I'm trying to find the cause of the lack of water. But the trail keeps running cold.
Is there no natural river or spring nearby?
There is, but it's only a trickle. Where it should be like at least a gentle flowing river.
Right. I don't suppose you want to send a message back to Brightwood. Just tell them that you're alive.
How can I?
Maybe a note. Can we just bring a note?
No, Brightwood told you to try and bring him back in person.
Ah, okay.
And that's what
Right.
at this point Glau go like, okay, so like I'm on here is blah de blah de blah de blah de blah, like, so anyway, like, who is this person who's trying to help this, like at all, like, who is this, who is he, what kind of ancestor is in honoring this town for? And Edward, I hate you. You're basically making me talk to myself. Because I just realized though your character just barely talks.
I know, right? Well, for starters, I'm barely talking because somebody in my house is playing a TV too loud. So
Oh, so was it? God damn it!
Yeah, blaming me. Why don't you?
I thought it was you. My bad.
No,
Undone.
It's always good to
Last
blame
thing I
the person-
remember,
that one
you were
person.
watching Doctor.
no. I've been turning off my mic, so all the car stuff that you've been hearing was not me.
Oh, I don't know.
That's my room because I have the window open. It's too freaking hot.
And
yeah, it's the summertime.
Drag car races.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
It's not
my,
even the summer. Like, it's only like this for like today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
So like and so Glau asked the question is like, it's this will be hard to believe, but it's actually for okay, above game though. Do you know like what the name is though, like for your fellow platoon?
Huh?
You know what the actual terminology is, like naming like your friend from the army, like you
comrade or
Squad mate.
mate.
well, yeah, that's one of them.
Like
Buckethead, fellow Buckethead.
like okay, so this might be hard to believe, but it was actually for a fellow comrade of mine in the army.
Comrade.
Have you heard of this army group? You heard of the United Army, correct?
Hey lad, there's not a man, child, creature alive that hasn't heard of the Great War.
Whoa! Is that legit? Is that like a legit story plot thing here, or are we supposed to roll for that?
Wasn't there like a great? Yeah, no, there was a Great War before
Well,
like
yes,
the
but
events happened.
It depends on how much you retain as kids. So yeah, go ahead. Everyone roll knowledge history.
Fine.
Well, it's not really knowledge history, it's just history.
I mean, that's like part of
It
the
is
opening,
knowledge
wasn't
history.
it?
Well, I have all the history then.
Wait, you rolled. Oh wow, that's a crit. Oh,
Huh. Which is kind of funny. Galal rolled 19. Like
taking
Galal
rolls,
knows is all like he looks at and I'm officially like, yes, I know. My father kept on drilling me all about the history about the United Army, especially my grandfather. He's been very down on me, telling me I should join him in his stupid clergy. Like, follow in my footsteps, be a paladin. And my father would know how too. Numbers cruncher. And Tavares, you know all about the Great War. Your master keeps on telling you about how awful it is, how like how his grandfather served in the war and he almost died because of it. He basically served in one of the greatest companies of all, Company L.
For real? Damn. All right.
This is
Your
out of character.
master's grandfather. And
Best company ever.
Remember, your master's grandfather, and
I know.
and your master was also got quite old.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's seriously that war was seriously no joke though. Straight up, like
What is that?
terrible war.
Hi, lads. Wait, do I know anything or?
Hey, at least I can contribute something, Bear.
no, I'm just like thinking, like, man,
Get
will
that.
there be any information of Franz Zweischild?
Oh
Oh.
yeah, and also I heard this one time that there was a guy that got teleported to the wrong side of the field and then got stabbed in the neck.
Wait, did I get stabbed in the neck?
You did.
Yes.
Oh, when was this when I was actually awake or asleep?
No,
When you-
this
when
was
you-
when you first got into the game. You charged out and went to hit a guy with your shield, and you missed, and the guy like hit you in the back of the neck with his
Fucking
dagger.
He
Something
rolled
like
on
that.
that 20.
In the neck.
Yeah, he rolled.
Oh yeah,
on that
that's
20.
right. Natural, but the max damage was like only 6.
It's only a dagger.
Yeah.
Who got
I don't think you
stabbed in
ever
the neck?
removed it, so you went through the entire battle with a knife sticking out of your neck.
So anyway, yeah, and Ruth, you know the basic details how how bad the war is. I guess the corruption. All you know is that when there was a significant turn against the corruption, a certain company you don't know what the name was, and what helped turn the tides, and that was after the Albron clergy. Well, no, two clergy you don't know also joined in.
Ah, good. So I turn to. God damn it! I should write the fucking names down. I turn to the guy we're looking for. Say,
The
I
druid.
say, yeah, the druid. Say, the island. So what's your connection with this company? L was it?
You don't know. Only Severius and Galau knows, because they wrote
Oh,
high.
fine. So no, he was. He said it was his comrade, so he was in the army. So I turned to him and said, "Hey lad, so you were in the Great War, was it?"
In a way, row insight.
Fine.
Just her?
Yeah, I'm talking to him.
No. I mean, well,
Oh,
Well, I guess the rest of you
if you
can.
want.
Why are you rolling as Jared of the Head?
God damn it!
Yeah, Jared, you should be rolling as Ruth Chestnut.
Give me a second.
1.
for a moment I thought it was Ruth Testnut.
There.
Ruth Testnut, master experimenter extraordinaire.
Yeah, Galau went back to not caring.
Sounds like
Um,
him.
And you could tell he's trying to say something, but he's trying to keep he's trying to say it in a way that you believe him, but he can't find the right words for it.
Might I ask what company you served in?
I guess I can. I guess no use on hiding it. I used to serve Company L back in the war thousands of years ago. And
You're
mind
really
you,
that old then?
when you look at him, he looks like a middle-aged man, barely turned 30, and he's a human, not an elf. But that's why he said that it's hard to believe.
Well, that does seem pretty hard to believe considering what you look like. This Company L was
That's why
pretty
I
decent.
stifled, yeah, that's why I stifled myself to actually even say it. Only one person believed me, but the rest they just looked at me weird, laughing at me, saying, calling me names, saying you just besmirching heroes of the time. I just got sick of it. And then I found this town. And the founders then said that he wanted to make this town and built up for his in honor of his ancestor. I decided to help. Do something good with my life. Like in reality, I should have died a long time ago, either in battle by the corruption or old age. But I haven't.
So you found some kind of spring of youth.
No, that's the weirdest thing. I was in battle with my comrades. I saw my commander just charging. I tried to help him as best as I can. I got knocked out. Then I saw my master in the Druids Guild looked over me, trying to heal me with some sort of magic, and that's just it though. She was. It looked as though this magic was also killing her in the same process. And by the time I came to, I was in the infirmary.
Right.
That's it's a lot to swallow there, guy.
Is there a knowledge spellcraft?
Go ahead, roll. Everyone. Who's proficient in knowledge arcana?
Probably no one.
None of the casters, because there's no casters.
And I'll give Galal a straight roll. Everyone else roll with disadvantage.
I've been rolling at a disadvantage.
You don't know crap. You don't know crap either.
I like how one side is crit and the other one's.
Oh my god.
Severius knows all the magic.
No, Galau,
Apparently
no,
so, even though he's a
no,
monk.
No,
History
Galau
buff.
does. Galau does because he rolled that 20.
Okay.
It, like
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
since he's an elf.
Galau
No,
goes like,
yeah.
I heard some type of magic. I heard that some type of, like no, you see in Galau normally you give that the puff of air, say like I'm confident and all that. You see him for the first time, he's like on a little undefensive. He
Pale.
looks like a normal elf. It sounds like a normal elf. It goes like, I know of that type of magic. Like
Does the room turn dark and it just focuses on his face, and then all of a sudden he looks serious?
Who's snoring?
Is
Hillary.
is the druid blowing his nose?
Yes.
No, Hillary's asleep.
All right.
Sora.
One moment. Let me get off real quick.
Uh,
Oh, she's back.
She's alive.
Magic donuts. The magic
donut.
donuts. At the bagel donuts. Yes, wake up, please.
Oh, sorry if I worked about 9 to 6 today.
It's
Did you
fine.
not
It's
have
fine. It's
coffee or
fine.
tea?
Oh, she doesn't have to be. She's not even in the game at the moment.
So if you want though, you can take a quick nap for a minute though. Like Erwin, do you mind being her ears when I pull you two in?
Yeah, I'll let her know.
All right then.
Okay.
Like, go ahead and take a quick nap.
Nappy.
Yay.
Naps.
All right then. So Galau goes like, I heard that this one spell, it's forbidden for all spellcasters, especially druids, and apparently it saps the very life itself into you. Tell me, who is your master in the Druids Guild? It was an elf. I knew it. The various, you know this type of magic too. Certain monks in your sect, in your lasting sect, because in your White Master's Way, you're the last one. But you'll learn from your master that there are multiple sects with different techniques. In your master sect, then you and him were the last one. Like certain sects of your martial arts, though, that's a similar thing, where they use the power of the ocean itself to try and heal others, possibly even revive them. If you do it wrong, you use your own life instead.
Oh, Galoil, you gonna share what you know with the rest of the group, or were you just gonna
I
be?
believe he was just saying that.
It's a type of spell that basically, and only certain ancient elves know of this. Makes sense. She was doesn't make sense at all. I mean, no, it does make sense. She was my master, but she wasn't the headmaster of the whole entire guild. She took over after her grandmother left, and when she took over, and she learned some knowledge, some other knowledge, and use that. She was a very young age, a tender age of 200 for an elf. And then Galau goes like, used her entire life to save you. You're living her life now. Feels is just starting tearing up. He's quiet now.
That's some pretty heavy stuff you're laying down on us, Galoil.
It's pretty
So-
heavy stuff.
I'm gonna assume that's true.
Like, and
I guess you could roll to see if he's bullshitting you.
that'll be in our insight.
I
Are you tired too?
Yeah.
have the Edis, but I'm still good.
I mean,
I too has the
if you want to find out if he's bullshitting or not, then that'll be an that'll be an insight.
Okay.
As you see him like, no, he's not bullshitting you. Both
Alright,
Galau and Credo.
I turn to Severius. I pull him aside and ask him, "Well, lad, look. This is gonna go one of two ways. Either we'll take him, we knock him out and take him kicking and screaming, or we can actually take the time and look for this water problem he's got."
I would say the latter, considering that he looks like he could probably take us. I mean, he looks like he could be somebody's dad, essentially. So I say we just help him out with his
Skips.
problem.
And
Say,
like
we'll be say like we'll be in a wild goose chase. You're aware of this, aren't you, lad?
You realize you're talking to a slave, right? Like I've got nothing but time. You just got to convince Goliath over there to
and as you said that
help out
the
with
Galal's
it.
not even next to you anymore. He's like trying to comfort Credo. Then like then
Say,
he, as,
see,
as,
the
as,
problem about that is like I'm working with Crazy to help out Crazy. I need a drink. It's like
yeah, it's like an
I turn up and ask. It's like, all right, lad. So there's a river, right?
he's not
Let's
even listening
start
to you.
there.
He's talking to Goliath.
Okay.
And Goliath's go like, look, I know what you mean. And wait a minute, you said you're part of Company L, yes? Goliath has an angry face and just leaves. I'm gonna be here doing watch. You guys can talk about whatever their bullshit.
Oh, that was you.
I think he might have touched a sore spot, which is, I mean, I guess that's kind of interesting considering. Wait, since I rolled a 20, I would know about his whole family's part in
Yeah.
You would,
the war, right?
you Severius would know through tales of your grandfather that
Okay.
Company L was indirectly the reason why his grandfather died.
Well, shit. All right. So you didn't hear this from me, Ruth, but when I was a little punch master, me master told me that Company L might have maybe caused the death of one of Goliath's relatives.
I see. So
So
he's not too keen on helping them out then.
probably not, but we need this for Mr. Brightwood. I'm sure. I mean, he might not help, but there's got to be like a way to convince him, because we kind of need everybody we can to get this guy to go back to Mr. Brightwood.
Do you see
Right. So
do you see Credo going like, I'm sorry, it was an elf. The punchy one. Your martial arts looks familiar. What's your martial arts sect?
Does my sect have a name? Because I mean,
Punchy
I
McPunchersons.
I mean,
I figured I wouldn't exactly know that, considering it would be just have been my master just teaching me
yeah.
like monk stuff.
I would say like then you confused is like, and then yeah, you're confused and you won't even know even the name of it because you before you even learned it though your master died for your backstory, and then like yeah I have at least he asked, do you have at least a symbol like something your master gave you, something, a staff or something.
And I had no. The pin would be the religion thing, wouldn't it?
It could be both.
didn't you have like a thing on your clothing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had a pin, but that I thought that was linked to the religion of the town.
No, that was you. Aren't you following like the religion?
The town's
Was it the
religion
water?
was for Shion, the god of the ocean.
Yeah, that thing. So, but
Like,
your master didn't give you what? What did your master give you? You just had the quarterstaff.
Well, I mean, the staff and pretty much like the knowledge of how to be a monk, essentially.
Oh, okay.
and like I guess you show me at very least your staff because then that's what your master gave you.
Well, now I'm glad I didn't have the guy take a look at my staff or try to make it better, because then he might not be able to tell anything off of it. I mean, well, I got
Hey,
this
it's gonna
staff.
take 3 days anyways. That guy.
Like it looks like those like symbols are going like. I'm sorry. I'm going crazy. I'm going a little crazy. But according to the symbols, yeah, well, yeah, like one of my comrades and actually practices that sect. Like I heard from
I yell out from the side, say, "Lad, I don't think you've gone crazy. I think you've stewed in it."
I just playing that you don't believe his story at all.
No, yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So like then like yeah, one of my comrades in Company L actually had that actually and practices that sect. If I didn't know better though, that staff like would be a dead rigger for his, but that can't be
Why couldn't it be?
because he actually done I saw him get beheaded right in front of me before I got knocked out. I tried to save his staff though, but well, that happened. After that though, I never saw his staff again.
Interesting.
Dun dun.
And I'm
dun.
gonna kind of contemplate that for a little bit.
Like, look, like if you can, I can cooperate with you, but I need to at least address the water problem of this town, so that way when I leave, they won't actually be in starvation again. But the only clues I have is like these little tiny knives and little footprints.
Knives.
I don't know, like
Footprints?
What kind? Can I take a look at the knife?
like he pulls one out though, it's like rusted and kind of chipped. It's a little tiny. It basically in a little tiny small race can is the one that can wield this knife. If you want to look any further, if you want to look any further into this, look. Give me a investigation roll.
Investigation. All right.
Only Ruth, correct?
Ooh. Yeah.
Apparently,
Detective Ruth.
apparently I know knives.
Since Galal's not there to even talk or look up, and he won't be doing a roll. He's a little miffed. And you look at Ruth and like, yeah, it looks familiar. And like a little chipped, a little worn. It has a goblin make.
Right. So that's all I know from it.
That's all you know.
That was it. Okay. All right. So I look at them and say, "Goblins."
What?
No.
Seriously? Goblins.
I don't think so. But hold on. I lost my accent again. I'm not sure, lad, but it looks familiar. I wouldn't worry too much about it. If you excuse me, I had to commune with one of my cohorts over here, and I guess I go over to Galile.
And like he looks at it and like he goes like, mainly to Zavarius, but also to himself. Go like, Sense. I've been seeing a lot of footsteps in these little tracks here or there, and some.
How long ago? How long ago did you start seeing these footprints, though, mate?
Like, I think about 1 or 2 weeks after I started helping. I tried to use my magic to actually bring in more water, but it gets more strenuous every day. But then I started more of these footprints, and I thought I chewed away some sort of animal, but when I looked, small footprints and a knife.
My associate did say it was goblins. I suppose if you point us in the right direction, we might be able to see what we can do about it.
I'll see what I can do, but right now it's too late for that though. It'll be too dark to even move out. And at this point though, we'll cut over towards Ruth again, trying to go to Galile.
I guess I'm with Galile. I turn to him and say, "I see that the gentleman bothers you, lad."
What? Oh, hey there, Katie. What's going on?
Hey. You see, the thing is, I don't want to fight the guy.
It's still going, isn't it?
And quite honestly, I don't think you want to either, despite your feelings towards him.
It's not. Look here, kiddo. It's not towards him. It's just that though I have this thing about this L thing. Like, there, my father and my grandfather kept. My father kept telling me that there were like a bunch of heroes. I kept hearing this just spiel also from Brightwood, but all like if there's so much heroes, if they're so powerful, why couldn't they say my grandfather? I mean, sure, my grandfather hated him at first, but he got to like them. He was a powerful paladin, but then all of a sudden, he was only with Company Hell. Company Hell was his only backup, and all of a sudden he's the only person that died out of that mission. I can't believe.
All right, I rest my paw on his back and say, "Listen, lad. In war, there are many tragedies. One of which is, well, life being cut short. The man knew what he signed up for when the war started. That I wouldn't second guess his decisions, then or now. Unfortunately, the short side of it is that he's gone, and there's nothing we can do about it. But it doesn't mean we gotta stop fighting or cooperate with the ones that are responsible for it."
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. That's performance, perception, persuasion. Apparently, I'm very persuasive.
You are, well, some rogues are. You
Yeah.
and he looks at you. You looked at him. He gave a little smile a bit. Then he goes back to his just stern, like like a little Galao shading green face. Go like, for a kitty cat, you have a way. You have for a kitty cat. You have a way of words. Just go back. Leave me here. Continue on. I'll do whatever you guys want to do.
Whose phone is going off?
I thought it was Goliath playing his lute or whatever. Isn't he a bard?
He has a
but
bagpipe.
He has a bagpipes.
It's oh fuck!
But that's the phone.
I was completely confused. I thought you timed that perfectly.
The phone is Hillary's.
Okay. That was I was almost moved for crying out loud. It's like,
Like,
thank you.
just go back. I'll go and think about it.
All right.
Just go back. Like,
Thank you, lad. And
the Chris
I
is going
check-
like, Chris is going and like talking to us, going like, okay, so it has to be like this, like footprints here or there, and these small knives. Like, no.
so
can't
I
be.
guess I sit next to Severius, and I guess what's his name? The dwarf. Druid.
Mhm.
And I go, well, lads, I guess we're looking for water and goblins. And I stab the knife in on the floor. So
And he's not even paying attention. Chris is just going like, and like this, that the upriver. And no, it can't be. No,
I
it
turned
can't
to
be.
Severius and said, like, how long has he been mumbling to himself? Should we be worried? Are we sleeping here?
I always thought this was just what druids do.
Like,
Can I roll insight on that?
Realization going like, no, it can't be. Like undisciplined goblin tribes aren't that smart. Like, my only assumption is like they probably made a dam, upriver.
I turn to the druid and put my hand on his shoulder and say, "All right, lad, you're getting turned around way too much above your head. We'll figure this out in the morning. How about we get a good night rest?"
Right. Good rest would be good. But before that though, like you guys seem hungry. Yeah, you guys want something to eat?
She's like, "I will never turn down a free meal, lad."
As he pulls out a little sprig, and with a little bit of druidic magic. That spell?
Is he doing what I think he's doing?
Oh yeah, he does know that spell. As he does a little bit of druidic magic, he puts the sprig in his hand, and finds intertwined all over his arm, and up comes a low branch, and at the very tip of the branch, though, he pulls out the spray again so he can use it for later, and brings forth some good berries.
It's like,
Whoops.
I was thinking more of fish, lad, but thanks.
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that,
Uh,
but yeah, he brings out 10 good berries.
God, do you got anything bigger, like cabbage or something?
Like, go ahead, try them out. Try them out.
All right, I'll go ahead and take a berry.
As you eat it, you immediately become full. Like that one little good berry is basically like at least like two to three cabbages.
Fucking bootleg lembas.
Well, that really actually hit the spot. You should try some, Kitty Cat.
Say, okay, so I reach over, grab one, and I start sniffing it. Eventually, I eat it.
You eat
Ice
it.
Bear will take one.
You eat it, and like you basically you're now full. It this one little good berry just basically replaced the whole entire meal for you.
Say, it has an odd aftertaste, lad. Say, mind if I keep one? And I grab another one.
Go ahead, and you see 10. You see 10 on his little branch sprig on his arm that he's holding out, and he gives a warning, just a little warning, mind you, like these are magical berries, so after 24 hours they will just fade away.
Oh, okay. So I just put what
What the hell?
Yeah, no, okay. So
I'm gonna temporarily mute Hillary for now.
all right. I grab one and then I put it in my backpack, and then I turn to the bear and ask, "He's like, you want one, bear?" I pull another one and then throw it at him.
Ice Bear already ate one.
Oh,
I mean,
So
and I'm
So
just
you're-
wasting
you're-
berries then.
so you all ate one. That's 7 left, and he like
Ice Bear will
No,
just
one
go
is on the
to
floor.
second. Well, no, Ice Bear still grabs it or catches it in midair.
so
All
that's
right.
like that's
And-
5. So there's 5 left on his sprig.
Ice Bear will put it away inside his little special pocket.
Just like, no, after 24 hours, though, it will go away.
Ice Bear will eat it in due time.
I
Severus,
would still have it
I
the
think-
next day, right?
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
what?
It'll still be there.
Okay.
Severus, I could take one as well.
Well, yeah, they fill me up. Why wouldn't I?
Alright, yeah,
I think
so
I'll save this for later.
that'll be 6. Yeah, everyone will write down one good berry in your inventory,
All right.
and like then there's like
Well, is it nighttime?
Yeah,
it's about to be. So he rolls back the vine. He puts the 4 good berries into his pouch. Going like, if you guys get hungry again, just go and ask me again. And
Is Erwin asleep?
yes. Don't worry about it.
Nope,
Hillary
I'm awake.
was.
Because he's not responding to any of these things.
He's not
because,
in the game at the moment.
Yeah, I'm technically not in a game. That's
He's like somewhere else. He's doing a mission with Hillary. Remember?
Oh, is that what's going
Fighting
on?
birds.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait. How long
Totally
are they
not
fi-
some other euphemism.
All right, so
How-
okay, so basically, as the night draws near, I go like, you guys want to take the first watch, or should I?
It's like, how about you get some rest, lad? I guess I cozy up near the campfire, and then start looking out into the darkness.
All right, that's all right. So Ruth's going first. Who's taking who's going next?
Ice Bear will take the second shift.
Ah, well then I guess I'll take third.
And Galau being Galau is like, night kiddos, and it just sleeps. And
Oh,
then-
real talk though, really liking Goliath.
Yeah, a little bit. He's got character
Wow.
development. This is amazing.
Wait, so like the part where he's being like being Galau, or the part where he's like and like yelling in emotional anger.
No, the part where he's
Not
like,
like out of game, I like Goliath. Like
Yeah,
he's really good at what he was intended to be.
yeah,
be a
He
dick.
tended to be a smart, a sarcastic asshole.
yeah, and he's good at it.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but most of you guys are friends with me because I was a sarcastic asshole, so
That's true.
you can see why I like him.
First of all, was and
Laughs in
second-
bear.
second of all, yeah, no, he's got some like backdraw drama with his family, but then he's off trying to be a bard, but he's a bit of an asshole, so he's hard. It's hard for him to like work with people, and now he's got a slave that kind of into him, not like
Into
physically
him?
into him.
Oh my!
I mean like I don't mean like physically into him. I
What are
mean
you
like
getting at?
never mind. I'm not
My
explaining.
character doesn't like him. I like him personally, like as the player. Yeah, I like him. That
Alright,
was my
so-
character. My character's just like,
And so- and so-
insufferable
and
douche.
Well,
so-
he
and
doesn't
so-
want him dead at the moment. That's
and-
the
and
problem.
so-
That's the thing.
And so Credo goes to like, okay, so I guess he's just asleep. Then you guys don't mind if I take the last shift, or do you want to take the whole entire thing?
I'll wake you up when it's your time, lad.
But you're taking the first shift, so you'll be asleep.
So technically, it would be
Various.
Severius.
Fine, Severus will. I mean, do you
Yes,
want to
and
let
in the
him?
in the mutual interest of us staying alive, I will make sure to wake him up.
All right, then.
Say.
So at this point, that everyone's asleep. Ruth, you get first shift. I want you to make a perception check.
Okay. I suck at these, but all right. Perception.
You see nothing. Time goes
Figures.
by. Time goes by. Your shift ends, and then you wake up the bear.
Hey, bear. Bear. Wake up. I scratched the back of his ear. Say, sure, watch.
All right, then. So you go to sleep, and the bear watches. Bear, I want you to make a perception check.
Keen senses off. Go.
That'll be a 17. Oh yeah, my bad.
I have dark vision, don't I? Does that affect the roll?
No, he has a
Nope.
he has an ability where if he uses an small base perception checks, he gets advantage.
All right, never mind. Go ahead.
My bad. So there we go. 17. So you smell something in the air, like a little something, but you couldn't see anything. So you just immediately like say, eh. Other than that, your shift is uneventful, and it is now Severus' turn. As you go in and try to wake
Iceberg
him
will
up.
nudge him.
Oh, yeah, right. Bear. I take it it's my turn then? Alright, I'm gonna assume that's a yes, and I will take my shift then.
Alright then, you curl up by the fire as bears do, I think. And
I think.
Severus,
Maybe.
it's your turn. It's your turn now. So roll me a perception check. You see a tiny bit of rustling here or there, but nothing unusual. It's very uneventful. And as time goes on,
Sure is boring tonight.
your shift ends and you try to wake up on Credo.
Wait, who am I waking up?
The
The
guy, the druid.
Ah. Oi. Oi, leaf guy, wake up.
Oh, this is my turn.
Hey, it's your shift. E.
Alright then. You go to sleep. That was his turn. It's a little more daytime, so he sees a little bit. So like, what's that? I'll check that up before we head into town. And with that, everybody wakes up. It is now daytime. Like, hey guys, as he puts out the fire. Come on, guys.
All right.
Like,
Oh, my back. Sleeping on twigs. How do you do it? How do you honestly do it?
So I stretch out like a cat, and then I roll over and say, you get used to it, lad."
Eh.
And then I shake off my fur.
Yeah, you get used to it. I mean, if you're like me, going from town to town with no money, you get by sooner or later. And as he goes into his pack, gets a little good berry. Oh. Let's end the town. I'll buy you a drink before we start.
Ice Sparrow lead his berry.
I turn to the druid and say, "That's the best news I've heard all day." Granted, it is morning.
All right then. So, you guys head towards into town. You hear the hustle and bustle of the town as they start going. As they start going. And I want to welcome back Hillary and Sora back to the game. For funsies and Doggeen and Hood, roll me a straight d20. No.
Okay. Give me
No.
What?
No. One of you, roll me a d100.
D100.
One of you.
D100. Advanced.
Advanced dice roll.
Just do /roll D100.
Oh.
Giggity.
91. That's a good roll.
So everyone, you go into town, and Credos is going like, okay, once we get a little bit more inebriated, then we'll, I'll talk to the plan because I saw something last night that I want to inspect. Bear and Severius, you would know, like, you had the same inkling as well, but you immediately pass it.
Yeah. I get closer to the druid and say, "Lad, if you buy me a drink, you can tell me anything you want."
And as you enter, you guys see Hood and
An
Doggeen.
F-150.
Yes, you see Hood and Doggeen covered in scratches and blood. But they don't look like they're about to kill over. They look like all happy and triumphantly, as Doggeen is carrying a giant on a rock bird, decided to keep the whole entire body, but the head's gone because the head's being carried by Hood. All triumphantly looks like saying to himself, "This is my trophy."
That's my trophy, bitch.
Like, yeah, take that, you bird. It's birds. And Doggeen's like, "I'm gonna eat this, like all of it."
Nom 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 nom.
Like, as you go into the center of town, about to hit the bar, you go like, "Oh, and Kratos looks to all of you, going like, I assume these are your friends."
Yeah. Why would you say that, lad?
Because
Like,
they're looking at you,
Doggeen, how you doing?
Because they're looking at you, trying to wave you down.
Say, okay, so I walk up to it. "I see you found lunch."
It's delicious. Oh. Oh.
Corbinite.
It's all right, lads. We're heading to the bar. Let's see if they can cook it up for you.
Nevermore.
Alright, so like you all meet up
Is he
and
wearing it as a hood? Like, can he wear that as a hat, please? I want that.
and as you go out and you see God going like, "Whoa, kiddos have been wowing. You're covered in scratches and blood, and is that a giant bird?" Like,
You two all right?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. If Doggeen didn't eat on the entire rock, both only Hood and Doggeen would have at least I want to say 10 days of rations each for the rock body, and they gain an extra 200 gold for the mission.
So 200.
Done.
Give me one
Bitch
moment.
pudding.
Oh.
Bitch, pudding.
So 200 gold, right?
Yep.
And
And what? Couple days rations.
And Like, huh? Okay, then so I guess these are your friends. I'm guessing you want to have that over to the local butcher so that you can cut that up so you can easily carry it with you guys.
Sounds delicious.
Okay. So how many rations you said?
Both you and Doggeen have 10 days of rations each. Like 10 more.
Okay, so 20 now.
My companions killed a giant bird, and all I got was this good berry. That needs to be a shirt.
Speaking of which, did you guys see what I tagged you guys earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holmes.
Alright, then so like I'm guessing okay, so for sake of brevity and Kratos has you stop by the local butcher. They defeather and chop up the what's left of the rock body that Doggeen didn't already eat.
Looks at Doggeen.
I'm hungry, okay? That takes a lot of calories.
Well, she is a barbarian. And so yeah, and then he packs it up in like in little chunks and wrap, and the butcher goes like, "Oi, lad, you want that to be wrapped up for you?"
I'm assuming he's talking to Hood
Yeah.
or Doggeen.
Yeah, do what you want.
Like, okay, wrap it up for you. Oi, intern. Like, hey, apprentice. Like, oh,
Intern.
I meant to say apprentice.
No,
Like,
no, intern.
like, oi, apprentice. Oh, right away, boss. And you see a gnome god go up and start wrapping up and tying up in a little small bow. Like, oh, here you go there. Like, Grito. Good morning to you. Yes, good morning to you. Come on, let's go to the bar. Oh, that sounds good right now, but we still have work. Oi, apprentice! More meat! Yes! Oh, and as you head out to the butcher,
Yeah, we head towards the bar.
head towards the bar, you go inside, and I don't have any bar sound effects. Damn it. Just make one the top of your head. So yeah, enter the bar. Like it's all lively and everyone's all cheering, like clicking their glasses here or there. You guys go in, and everyone in the bar, including the bartender, just goes, Credo! Yes, settle down. And
I love the soundtrack.
Is he like Norm from was it Cheers?
Yeah, no, he's been helping the town. Everyone knows him, right? So
Yeah.
he's been bringing plants to the village, so that at the very least, it won't die of starvation.
yeah, but then yeah, he's the only one that knows that his power is waning a little bit, so he's trying to solve the problem for a permanent solution. So anyway, as you go in, all right, gents, I'm gonna go get myself an ale. Get whatever you guys have. Unfortunately, since I don't have money, much money, he puts down like 2 silver pieces, like on almost what he has left. I only had enough for myself. And the butler goes like,
What?
the butler goes like, Credo, these are your friends? Like, at the very least, though, I give him a good discount on the ale. Like, are you sure about that? You still need to grow. Like, it's fine. Alright then. As an above game, he's giving you a half price on any other of his drinks.
Well, this guy's about to go out of business with this little cat trying to drink everything.
Well, I look at God damn it, what's his name again? I look at the druid. It's like, invite me to drinks. You don't have enough to pay. It's like, hey, the
Like,
people I meet.
if you're listening to his story, though, he will go from town to town, being almost being shunned. So he had barely enough time to actually make money.
Right, lad. I turned to the bartender and said, "Give me whatever's on tap," and toss him a couple coins.
I thought you were gonna say you toss him a good berry.
No, if I have to trade, that's what I'm gonna trade because I know it's gonna
Do you
disappear
want
in like
do you
24
want a
hours.
gallon? You want a gallon or a mug?
A mug.
Ugh.
Alright, then here you go. That'll be 2 copper.
2 copper. I hand them 5 silver pieces. Like, get around for me, friends.
Oh, that. Oh, sure thing, sir. And everyone in the party gets 1 mug of ale.
I'm gonna nudge Goliath and just kind of look at him and his drink like,
Does it have
eh?
anything?
I'll drink
Like-
this time.
So
Bartender,
I
do you
sit
have
next.
any wine and tap? No, there's
Nom, nom,
no.
nom,
Sorry,
nom,
there, no elf. We have ale, we have mead, and that's pretty much it. Okay. As he'll try and drink it, he'll get he's initially roll a constitution check.
While that's happening, I actually sit
He's
next to
fine.
Hood and Dougine and pretty much fill them in on what's going on.
So what's going on, Cat?
So
In
you
your
see
own
that?
words, Cat, and then fill him in.
Okay. And you see, okay. You see, lad. We met this crazy wood
See
person.
cat.
It turns out it's the person we're looking for. But he won't leave until we figure out what happened to the water. I think there's something going on with goblins. I'm not too sure. And I turn to Dougine. You know how to sniff out water?
Dugeen.
I'm gonna tell you right now, mate. Water ain't got no smell. Ow, my ears.
I disagree. I believe my dog can smell water. Dougine,
Dugeen.
I'm here.
Dugeen.
you say. All right. So I ask you in character, say, lad, Dougine, do you know how to speak? You know how to smell water?
Do you know how to speak water?
Do you know how to speak water? Do you know how to sniff
You
out
know
water?
I know how to bend water.
No, sniff, sniff.
Sneef.
And I
Sneeze.
pat her on the nose.
You boop her on the nose.
Don't
No,
boot me there.
I don't
I'll
boop.
bite your hand. It will be
Say-
part of my dinner.
Say, so that's a no.
But I can hear water.
You can. Okay, so that's the plan at the moment. So we had to find water. Got it, lads. I look at both Dougine and Hood.
Oi.
Say,
You have to find the source of the water. Of
Yeah.
course, it has to be coming from a place where streams.
I figure we'll start at the river, or at least what used to be the river. Watch out for
Is there-
goblins.
Is there a mountain somewhere or not?
Didn't you guys come from a mountain?
What do you think, Hood?
It could probably be the same place that we ended up going to get that stupid bird.
The bird probably is flourishing better than anybody else, which is probably that's why it's so tasty. Num num.
So we should go back. Think it-
Nah, lad. I think we should look for the river, and then follow it up.
I have seen the river nearby.
So there's a river there. Ah,
Oi.
was it full flowing or was it dried?
It was starting. It was full flowing it started to get dry once we were heading back.
I see. So it happened somewhere in the middle then. Maybe we should trace your steps.
No problem.
But
Right.
no,
So I moved back to Severius and the bear. Hello.
Svarius. Bear.
They cut out.
Severius,
Bear.
bear. Where's bear?
Bear, bear, bear.
Severius?
Well, I see
Severius.
Severius in the chat.
Bear responded, but where's Svarius?
Okay, so I
Alright,
turned to the bear.
Are we
Oh.
doing this or what?
Say, well, lads, it seems that our comrades have seen water somewhere. I think if we chase their steps, they should at the very least lead us to the source of it.
I may remember. So, but I think Dogin would know a better sense of direction where to go. To be mind
Okay.
bird.
Borb.
Dogin.
Borb.
What happened in kitchen?
I'm right here. And then you guys
Oh, okay. Right. I say let's finish our drinks and start heading towards the river.
Right. For once, I actually agreed. Cat.
Already way ahead of you, mate.
Are you guys getting any more drinks?
No,
I think I'm down.
I've bought one round for everyone. I don't think my pockets can support my drinking habits.
And as you see that, and you mentioned you see Credo, he's trading what's left of his good berries and for like a relatively good meal. And like, oh sorry, I'm a little hungry right now, and like you can't get tired of good berries after a long while of eating only good berries.
Welcome to Good Berries, home of the Good Berries. Can I take your order?
That should also be a shirt.
Yes.
Like,
So
we'll go once you're finished.
all right. So,
Ice Bear will drink something.
I gotta pay for your own.
Yes. Let's see. How much money do I have? 1, 2, 3. Yes.
For a mug, it will be four copper.
How can I?
you break down
Dude.
silver. I think
I'm
it's 100
automatically
silver.
at gold.
Yeah.
You break that down.
1 gold is 100 silver. 1 silver is 100 copper. Like it's like wow.
What's the tier below silver or below gold?
That's Electrum. Ignore that.
Okay, so 1 gold equals 100 silver.
Mhm.
So 99 silver down from that
And a copper ain't one.
crap. There we go. There we go. And you said 4, and there's like 96. Okay.
And you pay for another mug of ale.
Yes.
And yep. Go ahead and roll me a con check.
Con save or regular con?
Regular con.
Chaka con.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Da
Like,
da
you're
da da
checking it,
da
you're like,
da
mm,
da
yeah.
da 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 da.
Is there by chance? Do I see whether or not there's like people playing cards or something in the area?
Roll me a position check.
Perception. Okay.
Oh yeah, you do. Like on some. Yeah, you see a dwarf, a half elf, and a half orc on all playing cards, and you see you thought you see an empty chair, but it's actually an a halfling. The table blocks his view, but then the halfling looks. He lost a hand. He storms off in anger.
Should I just play a random round of gambling?
Pretty up to you. I mean, like, and I want to say until this hourglass finishes, and that's when Kratos is finishes his meal.
Fine.
hourglass?
Don't worry about it.
It's really in front of me.
So I guess I pull up I pull up that sea and I say, "Hey lads, mind if you deal me in?" And I toss 5 silver into the pot.
Like, yeah, sure. No, sure thing. Go ahead and join us. Our fourth seems to be has a short temper. I'll blow out your ears, you damn half-elf bastard.
Right. So what are we playing? And I shuffle the deck.
Alright. So as you play, roll me a card check. Do you have you have some cards?
Cards?
I take your cards, right?
What with me in like real life?
Yeah. Oh no, and in your Oh no, you don't. You don't. You have thieves' tools.
I don't have any cards. My assumption is that they have cards, so I should start messing with that.
No, because if it's in your tools, that'll be just an easy roll. But then just roll me a deception.
Deception,
Deception or dexterity of your choice.
dexterity of my choice.
I would say deception or
Don't-
dex.
Don't I have a sleight of hand?
Oh, yeah, you do. You do have sleight of hand. Go ahead and use that.
Wait, is he trying to cheat?
Yes.
Wait, are you trying to cheat?
No. Maybe. Yes. Sleight of hand. There it is.
Well, you win the first round. Like, huh?
Yes. It's like I'm feeling lucky, lads. Care for another.
You gain. You said you put in 5 gold in the pot.
5
I
silver.
have 5 silver.
You,
Yeah.
You gain basically 10 silver. Oh no,
10 silver?
15 silver.
Okay.
And that's what he's doing. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Casually sipping my ale.
You're sticking around,
I'm
right?
I'm leaning
Would it
over.
be casually licking your ale?
Yes.
Reverse the lapping or whatever it's called.
Laughing. Yeah.
Like,
He should just be a really drunk bear, just shoving his
Yes.
nose in the glass and holding it up. And trying to, like good old Suds McKenzie, the party dog.
mm,
Yeah.
oh, this is actually very good. Like, when I come back from the mission, though, I have this played again. Sure thing, Credo. Like, okay, guys, I'm ready to go. Oh, he's playing cards. Alright, I can wait a little bit. I just have a glass of water. Okay. And what are you guys doing? I'll let you guys have one action before we start the investigation.
Boy.
I mean, I honestly would just be watching the spectacle of a cat. Because I don't know why, but every time I imagine Ruth, it's just a smaller version of what it should be.
Yes.
So I always just imagine a really small cat just walking around being drunk all the time.
But
Puss
I'm
in
playing
Boots.
cards at the moment. At the moment.
A drunk Puss in Boots.
And I'm cleaning up, apparently.
Essentially. Because you're cheating?
It's semantics. Come on.
You cat, shall we go? How about you, Dogeen? Dogeen.
Doggine's like borking and God.
Okay, so
Bark.
I'm guessing like at this point though, like the cat walks back and like, that was actually some good luck. You're guessing.
Yes, it's like I could have cleaned house, but we don't have time for that, ladies. Let's hit the road or
And
the river
so-
in this case.
As you leave the barn, leave the town itself, Credo actually leads you over to an area where during his watch he saw a little motion here or there. He checks it, going like, "Huh." I'm gonna roll him an investigation check. Minus-
What?
The minus
Investigation.
No, he will. And like with a -1, go like, where'd it go? I just saw it here. Damn it.
Would you lose something, mate?
No, during my watch, it was in this area. Like I saw something move, like a little tall piece of grass. Then I saw a head pop out. I'm trying to check the area, see if they left anything, like any marks or tracks or anything. But I can't seem to find it. It's here somewhere. He rolled though.
I walk up to him and put a paw on the back of on his back and say, "Don't worry about it, lad. It probably was just a muskrat or something." It's like, Dogeen, how about hearing out that water? You said you could.
Let's
She had
see
to roll.
about it.
I mean, like, and he looks at you and go like, "No, it can't be here, right here. It has to be here somewhere." If you want to help him on, it'll be a investigation check. If not, then tell me what you want to do.
Wait, what was the check?
If you want to help on,
Investigation.
if you want to help on Greedo, it'll be an investigation check.
Okay.
My character's so on the fact that she thinks he's
Aha.
crazy.
Severus and Bear, you see what in its frazzled mind what Credo is missing. You see hidden within the grass some small tracks, a little bit of like meat rations, and again a drop knife. This time it's like cut in half. Doggy, you're looking around, but you don't see much though. You see the river, and it is flowing a little bit, but it's starting to get drier and drier.
Hey, Ziz, I believe I found what you might be looking for,
You hold up the knife.
and I'm gonna show him the little tiny knife.
Same knife. Is there a trail? Is there footprints or a trail?
Did I see one, or should I
Yeah,
do
no,
another
you saw one.
You
investigation?
did.
I did.
Like
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only you and Bear saw the knife, but only you saw the trail.
Yeah, it's leading off over that way.
Oh. Huh. Okay, good. Okay. And of course, it's upriver. It has to be upriver. Right, and he starts walking down towards upriver.
Sick. I turn to her. I say, sure, why not? Let's follow the crazy woodsman into the woods, river, whatever. Let's go, Grandma.
As you guys are walking,
Who's grandma?
This is just Ruth telling shit into the universe, you know?
Ah, okay.
what? I should get more music. This would do, I guess. This you are kind of near the. Alright, so as you walking towards the river, you start seeing like you could tell where his magic started to get more water for the town and where it ended. As the water gets more and more drier as you go on, and then bone dry, no water at all. Like, I don't know why I stopped here because it was getting dark, but okay. As you go towards the upriver, I want all of you to make a quick stealth roll.
Oof.
Sounds tasty.
Hood is invisible. Like literally, he Homer Simpsons into the brush.
God damn it! I knew you were gonna do
Homer
something like that. I mean, it makes sense. He's a rogue, or not a rogue, a ranger, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense that he'd be pretty good in the woods.
12. Again, you're all going. You're again. You're the only one in the whole entire party who's going up, going like, "Why are you guys hiding in the brush? Why?"
Why are there so many ostriches?
And
What's going on, Homer? I think it doesn't smell right. Hmm.
and as let's see, does he have? Oh, he does. Well, no, that's passive. Never mind. Oh, seriously?
Yeah. Please tell me Goliath gets hit first.
No, he put on that 20 on his perception check. And
He is an elf.
no, not him. The enemy. You're trying to stealth.
Oh.
Oh, woot woot! I like this.
Reverse woot woot.
And,
No, all the woot.
Two.
And all of you guys only see this one goblin going, and at this point though, before he alerts others though, I want all of you to actually roll. Tell me what you got. Try and do to shut him up, or kill him.
Wait, what? You cut out on mine. What did you say?
We had to stop the
At
goblin
this
from
point,
alerting his company.
You all have one action before he calls ahead and for reinforcement. So you can either subdue him, make him go to sleep, or attack him, whatever you want. But you only have one
How
action
far
each.
away is he from? How far away is he from us?
Good. 5 feet or so.
I mean, I got rope. We could just tie him up.
But you know,
I am a dog.
He's a dog. Okay.
but you each have one action each. What do you guys want to do?
I guess I'll try to tie up the goblin.
Since
What do I have
he,
to roll for that? Do I have to
I mean,
tackle him
can
first?
is he within grabbing distance? Can we just like pull him into the brush with us?
you try, that'll be a grapple check.
Grapple. Okay, hold on. Grapple.
What is grapple under? There's no grapple skill.
It's competing on acrobatics checks.
Acrobatics. I got acrobatics.
Ooh, that's pretty high.
All right, I guess Ruth and I decide to grab him.
We tackle him and just bring him into the brush with us. It's like they're like vicious animals.
As he's about to alert the others, though, all you see is a claw pierce his leg. A cat paw grabs his one arm, and a human just grabs the other arm, going like, "Huh?"
No tears, only dreams.
You have him entangled.
Quiet garbage.
You have him entangled, so like and I'm gonna just assume you cover his mouth so he won't yell.
Yes, I do so with my tail.
Of course.
And like so
Because
he's
I
still
am a cat.
he's still flailing. He's still awake. So at this point, like, what do you guys want to do from there?
Okay. I pull out my rapier. No, I pull out a dagger, hold it up to his face, and say, "It's like, quiet. We won. We
You
won't
want
harm
some of
you."
this?
Again, I tell him. I say, "It's like,
Well, technically the bear doesn't speak, so it doesn't really matter.
okay, whatever." I say to the goblin, "Say, aye, we won." Say, "Yeah, we won't hurt you. But you're gonna have to answer a few questions for us. Not if you agree."
Just trying to intimidate him.
Intimidate. That's straight up intimidate.
Yes. Do I have intimidate? I should have intimidate. Apparently, I'm not very intimidating.
he's not even
Neither
listening
with
to
this
you.
character nor the other one.
He's not even.
It's because you're a tiny cat.
Iceberg snarls.
He's not even listening. No, he's not even listening to Ruth Chestnut. He's not even listening to you. No, your tail is actually making him sneeze a bit. And let's see, for bear.
Iceberg snarls.
He starts having a little sweat drop here or there. Like he's on he's a bit frightened now. I guess I'm just you just show your teeth.
Yes.
Right. So I what I do is I bring him closer to the bear and say, it's like, so quick question. Do you know what happened to the water?
Do you ask that while your tail is still curled up on around his mouth?
Yes. Because otherwise he will scream. Right. I'm gonna assume that's a yes.
Well, how do you expect him to talk? He's got a mouth full of pussy.
It's a very good talent to learn at a young age to speak with a mouthful of pussy.
If you want to try and translate what he's trying to say, roll insight.
All right. Insight.
I failed this fight.
Insight, because I have all the insight, right? Yeah.
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you just assume he's saying yes because you don't want to be proven right. You don't want to be proven wrong.
I don't want to be proven right either. Sorry, right. So like, I turn to the goblin thing. It's like, don't scream. I'll let you talk. And I uncurl my tail.
He fearfully nods because he's near the growling bear.
Well, I'm still gonna have my my staff at the ready just in case.
Okay.
Right. So I turn to the goblins. It's like, all right. So why are you here, and what happened to the water?
Water? Uh, uh, sorry. Me. Common. Not good. Talk. Do any of you guys speak Goblin?
Shh.
Hold on.
Why would anybody waste a slot for that? They're a garbage race.
I say that as Severus or you?
Yes.
Sorry. Okay, I start speaking Beaskin, and I ask him the same question.
Your cat friend. Confusing.
Right. I guess
So with that laugh, I'm assuming none of you guys speak Goblin.
no. I don't think so.
Unless it can understand thieves can't.
Nope.
I
know
can
these
barely
cats have
speak common.
I can
Huh?
barely speak.
Yeah, certain knowledgeable and refined goblins can fluently speak common, but since they're like a roving band of wild, he's from a roving band of wild goblins. He can barely speak common, but he mostly speaks goblin.
Right. So I cover his mouth up again with my tail and turn to Severius. It's like, I don't think any of us speak Goblin. What do you want to do with him?
Well, I was only going with what you wanted to do. I honestly want to smash the little bugger.
I turn to the bear and say, I don't suppose you're hungry.
Shakes head.
Say, great. We can't just feed him to the bear. I turn to the druid and say, I don't suppose you know like a sleeping spell.
Unfortunately, I do not. Like my suggestion would be like either to tie him up, restrain him, make sure he doesn't talk, and just either throw him somewhere or keep him with us, or just knock him out.
Right.
I've got a sleeping spell for him, and I start whacking my staff into the palm of my hand.
Say, I turn to Severus to say, well, ladder's up. And yeah, I guess he'll knock him out.
So subdue damage. Like since he's currently restrained. Let's see. Yeah, you have advantage. So yeah, roll that advantage.
Roll
Okay,
what?
so I'm just gonna try and knock him out. I'm not trying to kill him or anything.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Just since he's
Bonk
currently
him on
Just
the
so
head.
we
restrained,
all know.
since he's currently restrained, any attack rolls to this goblin will have advantage.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just throwing it out there, so I don't want to like. If I crit, I'm just gonna immediately just like destroy his head or something. I just want to try and knock him out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Go ahead
holding
and
his
roll.
cranium,
See
so
what
go
happens.
for it.
17. Roll that damage.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Blood
What?
mean and blood.
Why did I?
Okay.
Why
Okay,
two?
it's 9.
Oh, one is for one-handed. The other one is for two-handed because it's
Oh.
a versatile weapon.
Oh, I did not know that.
Not very. Apparently, it's the same amount of damage, regardless.
the-
1d6 and
Whether you
1d8.
use 2 hands or 1 hand.
Yeah, the one-handed one rolled high. The two-handed one rolled low. So yeah, with that the damage though, like let's see if he Oh, yeah, he's knocked out. Out cold.
Cool. Come.
Hey, Bear, are you sure you don't want to eat it?
Shakes head.
Yeah, so he's out
Well,
cold.
I
You
tried.
see his body just flail out like not even in fight anymore, and he's like,
Right. So, what do I roll to see what's ahead of us?
perception.
Perception. Okay. Basically, I'm scouting out what's in front of me.
You see more river, but then you see a little deviation from the river, and you see more of those footprints.
Do I know how many footprints they are? Or just that there are footprints?
More footprints, like an it's not very much. It's just like an just a small group of footprints that going back and forth.
Right. So I guess I head towards the footprints looking for a camp. Sneakily, I guess that's roll stealth.
Yes, you do. Are you going alone?
Yes. I before I leave, I tell the lads, wait here, lads.
Are you sure that's a good idea to go by yourself?
Nope, but I'm doing it anyways.
Funny how like the non-serious kind of one is doing most of the talking.
It happens. We've got
What, you
got
want-
a
you
bear
want it-
that
what-
can't talk. We've
wanna
got
talk
an
to the bear,
edgelord
or
who doesn't want to talk.
Who's
We've got a dog who's completely lost, doesn't understand what's happening and why we're hiding in a bush. And then you got me, the other guy,
the other edgelord.
more or less.
Oh
And
yeah,
his
And we
name is
got
Edwardio.
and we got what's his name, Elfo, that most likely hasn't realized that he can alert the enemy towards us.
All right, so yeah, the nearby goblins don't do anything. See you. They're just being distracted. They're talking. They're talking. Going
Okay. So I'm gonna roll perception and see how many they are. Right?
Go ahead. You only see the one in front of you, which is like at the very most two, but you don't see the rest. Where the
I can
walking
hear more,
towards.
but I can't see them.
You could probably hear more, but some sounds from the forest and like the bush like you're hiding in is like getting in the way.
Right. So I head back to the party, tell them what I found. All right, lads. I can see at least one other goblin, probably a camp full of them. Do you just want to bum rush them, or do we have a plan?
As much as I'd like nothing more than to just start wrecking house. I happen to know for a fact that goblins are crafty little bastards who will give you the bum rush before you can bum rush their bum.
I concur.
Says who?
Credo says that. Says I concur. Have you ever seen like a whole entire tribe of goblins being entangled but by the corruption?
Right.
Company-
I like my fluffy tail. Anyways.
In the meantime, sniff. Never mind.
You small goblins. Probably the one that's sleeping right next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you see more goblins, there's probably a cap. My suggestion would be stealth by and see what to try to do with the water. Hopefully, my other suggestion would be is to stay by the river. And I just hope that the river is not far away from the main camp.
Right. So we either go up the river or attack the goblins. Which. What the
Oh
hell?
no, they're
Hillary-
attacking now.
Is Hillary asleep again?
Uh,
Yeah, she is.
uh,
Should we call it early then if she keeps on passing out like this?
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. Apparently that's my neighbors. Right. So do we have a vote? Do we have a vote? Do we go up the river or do we attack the goblins?
Do they have our answer for the river going out?
Well, Dougie.
No.
Well,
None of
No.
us speak goblin.
We should avoid eye contact.
And Credo's just going like.
I feel like you
yes.
do that on a regular basis with your character, though.
Yeah,
aren't you like constantly have a hood over your face? Like
damn
hood?
right. Hey, I hate people.
Okay,
Agreed.
Mr. Edgelord. Look, my suggestion is a reconnaissance. After we know what we're dealing with, we can go back to the town, supply and arm ourselves with supplies, and then we can go back. Maybe with some reinforcements here if we need to.
And lots of fire.
Fire,
And-
got it. All right,
and
so
as Credo, they say that Credo puts a little fire in his hands. Indeed, maybe some explosives here or there.
explosives. I can use some
See,
explosives.
this is the kind of druid I can get behind, you know?
I
Just
was
straight
part of
up,
company,
just-
I was part of company L. We had we had a gnome and we had a gnome and a dwarf who were known for explosions.
I grab I go next to the druid and say, "Lad, I like your thinking. Explosive as it is. So, what do I roll for reconnaissance?
I guess not from there you do is just follow the river, and occasionally if you want to go and make a check on it'll either be investigation or perception as you go down the river.
Investigation. All right. Well, my investigation is 0, so perception.
If you want. You see the river and it started to drop here or there. Then as you see, it's starting to get a little bit more wetter as like a little drops of water has been recently been there, but it's no longer bone dry, but it's still lacking of flowing water.
Can I like dig the riverbed to see if I can find river water underneath?
Roll me
What do I-
an athletics.
Survival, maybe.
Athletics
Roll
or-
you what?
Roll me an athletics or survival of your choice.
Athletics.
Because if you're physically digging.
Do I have athletics? Athletics.
You dig it up a little bit though. You get some mud. It's what you feel is that this mud hasn't been here for the longest time. It's actually fresh mud. Like this dirt just turned into mud like say half an hour ago.
Okay. So I turn to the druid and I say, I tell him, it's like, this doesn't seem right. Say it's
What do you
mud, but
mean?
it's like it's mud, but it looks like it just happened, but it's a riverbed. It should be moist, like crazy wet. Like when you go to you go to the beach and you dig underneath the sand and you see the water pulling at the bottom of the sand. That's where the water should collect, but it seems like this was dropped from the sky.
Looks
Did it rain recently?
like no, like water has been here for over like a month. It should be bone dry, but this is fresh mud. Like I can't say anything conclusive. We have to keep going and investigate.
Well, either the water got up and walked away, or something is draining it. I just mothered that as we kept walking.
As you keep on walking down the river itself, and as you do, I want you everyone to roll me a
A what?
perception.
Okay, because you
Perception?
skipped out.
Perception. Hey, quick question: did we take the goblin with us? The one we got tied up?
You did mention that.
Go game.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that you guys just left it there. I wouldn't have taken it because I don't like goblins.
Go
Did
game.
we tie him up?
Yeah, we tied him up.
No,
I
you
tied him
didn't.
up.
No, you didn't.
That's what I said.
No,
Perception.
you wrapped him up with your tail.
I should say
No,
mobilize.
no, no. That I thought that was his plan was to
Perception.
tie him up.
Yeah,
Yeah, he said time.
I got rope. I bought rope for this specific reason.
All
He
I
did.
heard was-
He
all I
did
heard-
call out tie him up.
No, all I heard was that yeah, he did call it time up though. But the thing is though, I was thinking like, you just want to. I was thinking you just want to tie him up though when he just saw you guys. But then you said that you wanted to grapple him and hold him up.
No, you told me to grapple him or to roll for grapple.
Yeah, because you said you wanted to grab him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. So did
that's
we
what
just
grabbing
leave
him.
him?
You have to be more specific when you do stuff.
All right,
dude.
all right. Yeah, I got it. So we just left him there unconscious.
Yeah. And since you didn't say that you were tying him up though, now he's like untied.
That's gonna bite us in the ass, ain't it?
It's fine. The animals will eat him. It's fine.
Right.
I'm
So
gonna
moving.
roll for that later.
Yes.
All right, perception. You said.
But you're gonna roll for the animals to eat them, or you're gonna roll
Yes.
for it to bite us in the ass?
See if he survives the woods unconscious.
Hood, you're the only one that sees this. You see a giant wooden wall,
Nat 20.
upriver, and it seems to be like leaking a little bit.
It looks like it's blocking the way.
And
Looks
as
like
you
that
walk a little
wall's blocked.
closer, you see like, no, you see Credo go like, no, this couldn't be. Wild goblins aren't smart enough to actually know how to dam up a river. What's going on?
Do you know about this?
No, like the only ones who know how to dam up a river is like the ones who are like are the only wild tribe knows I know of that know how to dam a river is like the ones who are led by humans, bandits, or. And as he's about to say something else, I want to roll a stealth check.
Stealth.
Stealth. Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm not stealthy this time.
Yeah, same.
Let's see.
The dog barbarian's the ultimate stuff. Apparently.
Hmm.
Are we at disadvantage or advantage?
So there must be some human.
A straight roll.
Are you sure there's no such thing as a beaver
Goblin?
out there?
Beaver
Are
goblin.
you sure
I knew
there's
it.
Are you sure there's no such thing as a beaver warrior?
First a mouthful of pussy, and then we're gonna pound some beaver.
Or shave some beaver.
Yo, I'm down, bruh.
As he walks by, you guys try and stealth. Let's see, oh yeah, I need to roll for Galal as well. He's there.
Goliath alerts the horde.
As you walk by, and you see just one for now, a bugbear going like, and you see another one, and another one, and another one,
And another one.
And another one. Bites
and
us.
right behind them, you see a couple of bandits, and one big armored guy. Going like, all right, block the water right there. That's right. We'll be done in a month. Won't the town get dried up? Who cares? Just tell those stupid goblins and bugbears to keep blocking up the water. You'll get your food. Go now.
Wait, we all hear this or?
Yeah, y'all hear this. And
Okay.
I rolled for the stealth check, and then I rolled for the perception. Though that they haven't seen you.
Okay.
Wow, even with a 9.
Apparently.
You rolled low.
Wow, way to call him out on that, by the way.
Don't give a shit. I be a pirate.
Okay, and then he's like, okay, now this makes sense. Yeah, bugbears, roving tribes of bugbears and goblins are like just basically wild animals who can basically talk. These bandits, they've been enslaving them a little bit, and that dam is the problem.
Right.
Us though, we can take maybe the goblins, maybe one or two of the bugbears, but with the bandits itself, no, we need to get the jump on them. We need to prepare.
Right. So
I like the explosives idea. I say we go back to the town and get some explosives and then plant them on the dam and just blow the dam.
Indeed.
Agreed.
Yes, I agree with that though. Like
in the notion.
our main priority is that take out the dam. We can worry about the bandits later.
See, I second the notion, and as I talked to him as we walk away from the thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I turn to the druid and say, by chance, are you reconsidering talking to goddamn, what was his name? Who's the guy who sent us out here?
Brightmoor.
Brightwood.
Brightwood, there
I-
we go. Brightwood.
Ivan
I don't
Brightwood.
suppose
Brightwood.
All right. I don't suppose you would reconsider talking to Brightwood again. He would be able to supply us with some reinforcements.
Probably, but I really don't like talking to like one of his children.
Children, right? Right then. Let's try to find those explosives.
Back in town, like I could probably talk to the blacksmith to give us some more gunpowder, and as you guys are walking down the back into town,
You mean Snake,
Wondering.
right? Because
yeah. At this point, they don't see it. They're too preoccupied on maintaining the dam and stuff, and the goblins are no longer there. So I'm gonna roll a D100.
Except
are
that
you
one
trying for
goblin
death
that
of that one goblin?
No,
Yeah, that's
I
what
was
he
actually
rolled.
rolling to see
he got
if he.
eaten by a mountain lion.
I'm gonna roll to see if he actually woke up and alert the camp. And nope, he's still unconscious. You see him there, and he's
Jeez.
still untied.
Are you gonna time him up?
No. Well, we were heading back to town to get supplies, right?
And as you look, the goblin go like, "Wait a minute, did you guys meet this one goblin? He roams around a little bit though, but he was actually very infamous with the Arthur's Guild at one point."
He was there when we knocked him out. What?
Is he talking about? No, I think he's talking about the one goblin that actually is okay, sort of, in my opinion.
Did he have like a
Oh, the
did
potion guy?
he have like a little glove with a crystal? He had goggles, some sort of machination, some steam coming out of his backpack. Like, was he also trying to jip you out some on selling you some possibly non-effective potions?
So
Wait, Chip.
I turned to him and say, "Lad, he's a goblin. He's trying to drip everyone out with some potions." Say, but I believe you're referring to the brewmaster. Say, he's all right in my book, and I remember the sweet burn that the dragon ale gave me.
He gave you a failed alcohol, but it still gave you a burn.
I know it was a good burn. Remember?
And like,
I remember. I remember.
remember.
And also, mind you never ask him his name. And like,
That's true.
but you met a goblin, right? And was he speaking fluent common?
Aye.
Okay, can you go and tap this goblin? If we meet, hopefully if we meet him again, if we contact Brightwood, he might come as well, and we can use him to interrogate him.
Right. Sounds like a plan. So I turn to Hood and say, you still got that crystal thing?"
Oh yeah, Hood, roll me a D100.
I don't think he can.
Did
He
he drop
kind
from
of
the top?
dropped out.
What the?
Hood?
He's out. Hillary, can you
He
go
said,
and call him?
yeah. I'll give him a second. He might just jump back in.
What happened?
We might want to finish this. We might want to wrap this up early.
Uh-huh.
If that's the case.
We
Yeah.
haven't done anything. We've just like been.
I
walking
know,
around.
but the problem is that we got two people that are like not here, in a sense.
Says the man who hasn't been saying anything the entire time.
What are you talking about?
I mean, a
I've been
grunt.
doing stuff.
Grunt is good for 1,000 words. You know.
No, I don't know.
I grunt in agreement.
Right.
I'm
Hood.
trying my
Wait,
best.
did he pop
Sorry.
back in? I heard the. There we go.
There he is.
Yeah.
All right.
My internet went out of nowhere. Sorry.
All right. So Roof turns to Hood and asks, "Do you still have that crystal thing that Brightwood gave you?"
I do.
Right.
Actually,
Give
no.
him a
Hood,
call.
roll me a D100.
Okay.
D100.
Mhm.
Okay, give me one moment.
You look to the crystal. There's a crack in it. You weren't careful on your mission, but it still kind of works.
It looks
Oh,
cracked.
That doesn't look good.
I mean,
Right,
You can try it.
Give it a try anyways, lad. Tell him that we need some backup. Ask for the goblin.
Ask on.
I'm gonna stand back away from him though.
And as you do you try to?
Yeah, I will try to.
So as you activate the scrying pearl in your earring, you hear something back. Oh, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear you. Yes, this is Ivan Brightwood. Is this the hood fella I gave the scrying pearl to?
Yes,
Have you found one of my companions?
I have.
Good.
The cat has actually.
Okay, good. We'll actually meet you in town. Actually, I gone back with Wilhart. So you look towards the skies as he cuts out, and let me find that
People of
as you look up.
people of the Commonwealth, there's no need to fear. The Brotherhood of Steel is here to help you.
As you hear this music, it's louder and louder and louder. You see the floating tavern as it lands just right outside town. It won't doesn't hurt when it lands. It doesn't hurt at all much. It doesn't hurt the nearby vegetation. And when you remember when the first doors opened to the tavern, normally it was an armored figure, but the armored figure's not there. Instead, it's Wilhard. As he opens the doors and puts on the game like going, "Hello! Welcome to Ha'o's Moving Tavern! Oh, it's you fellas! Welcome!"
Yeah.
And
I
Hi,
say
Marcus.
Marcus. What was his name? Marcus.
oh, it's Wilhard.
Oh, it wasn't Marcus.
Celestine! Get rid of the tables! We have friends coming over!
Icebear sells his guns.
And
What?
As you look down,
The Borderlands reference. Got it. Never mind. I just realized what was going on.
as he walks on the gangplank, go like, my friends, it's good to see you again. And oh, Credo, it's been a long time. Yes, it has. It's been a long time, isn't it? Right? That's not my name. My name's Wilhart. Oh, right. Of course.
You'll have to excuse him. He's been in the woods for a while, so
No. It's not just like it's complicated. If you want to find out, roll insight.
Icebear tries to do it while inside. Icebear rolls a 19. Icebear lays down back on bed.
Galio and Severius, and they know that that something's up as the reason why, and Credo almost called Wilhart a different name. Doggine and Bear, you both realize like they're hiding something.
God damn it.
Mostly Wilhart's hiding something, and like, and Credo's like, oh, I see you were here. Guessing Brightwood, one of his children, is here too. Children? No, Brightwood's here. What do you mean? And as he walks down the gangplank, you see Ivan Brightwood going to get like, Credo, it's been such a long time. How are you? And Credo just stands to attention, gives him a giant salute, going like, "It's good to see you again, Commander Brightwood." And Brightwood goes, "At ease, Warrant Officer Naziz."
Great.
the
Lads,
plot thickens.
lads, I turned to Brightwood and
The
explained
thought
that.
thickens. What?
Yes.
And before anything happens, though, a centaur walks down, runs up onto the town, like, okay, the jump
Centaur?
a centaur. It's a
Alright.
messenger, and he has an armor that bears a symbol. If you guys want to roll what symbol it is, though, I want all you guys to roll knowledge history. Bear with advantage.
Ugh. Even with my advantage, it still sucks.
I have no.
I think mine's
Well,
the best one
to be
out of
fair-
everyone.
To be fair, you do have a -1 in history.
I know.
And with that roll, like, wow.
Well, I'm the only one that made it.
I'm gonna roll for.
If anything.
I'm gonna roll for Credo.
Well,
He
possibly
does
made
not,
it. I don't
no.
know what's a decent
And
check.
I'm gonna give Galal advantage because of his family. You gotta be kidding me! It's the same roll, and he knows. They're like, "Whoa, what's an emissary of the Beast Kingdom doing here?" Like they're all the way in the east. The gem leads me here, and God damn it, oh, hello, and also the centaur stands still as well. Hello, it's good to see you again, former commander on Brightwood. I'm not a commander anymore. The United Army disbanded years ago. But, of course, sir, but still. So anyway, what's the emissary of the Beast?
Well, to
Kingdom
be
doing
fair,
here?
mate, he did say former.
Well, anyway, what's the emissary of the Beast Kingdom doing here? If I may tell. Oh, let's see. And he pulls out his scroll and like the one known as Bear, the one hiding amongst you. High Wizard of the Beast Kingdom, a Aristotle wishes for you to appear. It seems some sort of holiday involving your father.
Icebear acknowledges by nodding.
And he talks to you in Beastkin, like, oh, there you are. I have a spell ready. You want to go there immediately.
Icebear nods.
All right then. And as he takes you over, he puts on another scroll. A circle goes around him and it disappears. And also the emissary leaves another note saying, don't worry. According to Baristol's note, he will be back on some time. And
Icebear does the bear wave.
and they both disappear. Must be an emergency if the great Aristotle wishes to have him back. To think they're actually brothers. Oh,
Well,
anyway.
that was interesting to say the least.
Well, anyway.
Well, we have
Well,
to slightly call it early because we have a person that needs to
and
sleep. And
actually, no, this is actually how I was actually gonna end it. And so like so like warrant officer on Ziz, you have been keeping in contact. I'm sorry, Commander Brightwood, but I thought it'd be one of your children. No, they're currently dealing with matters of the other kingdoms. And I thought you were retired, sir. And yes, but I thought you were gonna be retired too. You haven't aged a day since I saw you. To be fair, sir, neither have you. Like, come in.
Right, lads. Do I fill him in on the story, or are you gonna end it early?
And as you go in, and like, come in. I'll talk to you. I'll talk it over inside the bar. And as you go inside the bar, you see Celestine Philistine. Hi, I'm Celestine. I'm Philistine, and oh, it's just you guys. And the other
Ladies, don't be so cold.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
routine. And like,
Could have done better.
and like, don't bother them. They're not trying to be cute because if you notice though, and if you do notice, Clarion and the big guy are not there.
Right. So I appear next to them. It's like, how about a drink, ladies?
And then like you see Wilhard grab you by the neck, going like, "Don't try. Just because he's not here doesn't mean you shouldn't try." And pushes
Sick.
you away.
Say, aye, lad, but my heart said I should.
Don't.
But your brain says that you probably shouldn't.
And
but your body
Tell
says
him.
otherwise.
And like yeah, my son and the big armor guy and found this temple. I haven't heard them in a long while, so they should be fine. I guess they should be fine. Okay, gentlemen, let's talk. And from there, we gotta end it.
Oh, did we just end it?
I guess we.
Okay.
Fuck.
We did a lot of
Uh,
stuff.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
That's progress.
I mean, there was promise to explode. If I don't see at least one explosion in the next one, I'm gonna be real pissed.
There will be, but the thing is, remember the new town, which has no name, that doesn't even have enough gunpowder.
Didn't I name it? Fucking, what did I name it? I gave it a name. Editor, wind that back. Right, that's the name of the town.
There's no editor. I don't think he's putting these up on YouTube.
Fuck.
There is. I haven't gotten time to actually go and put it up. I haven't seen the videos yet, but that's why I need a good avatar picture for each for each one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why
Okay.
I asked you about it. All right, then.
So conclusion.
Yep, and yeah, we'll end it there. And as Ivan Brightwood, now that you know enough for player reference, like he seems to be also unaging along with Kratos is.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so and
Yep.
and
That
Bear's
was
gone
mostly
because
campaign.
just a reminder for everyone that he'll be gone for a while. In
For 2 weeks at least.
Yeah.
So Bear's dead?
No.
Yes.
He's, yes.
Roll a new character. I am his
Remember,
brother, Ice Bear.
He
He's
went
told me so
to
much about you. I don't
party,
even need to know.
drank too much ale. Next thing you know, he was a corpse and a carpet.
So that version of Ice Bear speaks common. Got it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So anyway, yes. So then that'll be it for now. Next week for sure will be even longer because then it will involve a battle with like bandits,
Hajimasu.
bugbears, some goblins. It'll be
I
fun.
hope so. Explosions.
Explosions here around. So anyway, yes, and thanks for coming to my Taco Corner. I'm Keshina Sakura. You can find me here at twitch.tv/Keshina Also on Twitter at Keshin_Sakura and on YouTube. Well, find me. The channel name is Keshina Sakura.
Oh, you
thought-
can find.
I thought
You
it
can
was
find-
called Haircat and I kid the Taco Corner.
It's Keshina Sakura.
Yes.
Because on YouTube,
I
wants you
know,
to put
no,
your
but
name,
you said,
name of your
you
channel.
said like, thank you for joining me in the Otaku Corner. I'm like, that was called Headcanon.
Yes.
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 There
Well,
you
that's
go.
a botch.
Yes.
Editor,
the
fix
program-
that. Edit that out in post.
Now the program is called the Headcanon, but it's still my Otaku Corner.
Yes.
Weird. Okay.
Anyways, you could reach me, SkyPunkSora, on twitch.tv/SkyPunkSora. That was a terrible thing. Anyways, and on Twitter at SkyPunk89.
And you can find me, Edward, and Jared. Also, Edward's younger brother Roy at 69 FM The Head.
Oh, and
But we
speaking
don't
of which,
post anything.
aren't we gonna post something considering E3, Kenshin?
Oh yeah, like hey, if I can get something to actually record off the Wii, let's do a No More Heroes playthrough.
Okay, that sounds good.
I remember when I tried to do No More Heroes playthrough.
I just
Didn't
need to
work
find-
out.
Yeah, I just need to find a capture device. Well, anyway, yeah. So like, thank you for coming and have a nice day, guys.
All right,
So about
see you
the
later.
ingrown hairs.
Bye.